pushing your insecurities onto other people. I feel like a lot of the time we push our insecurities onto other people and we expect them to accommodate and to help us fix them. We expect our own problems to be solved by other people, but that's not the way that we should go about it. We should deal with our own insecurities, deal with our own problems before we go into different friendships, different relationships, because I feel like a lot of us have a lot of insecurities that we push onto our partner and we expect them to deal with it. We expect them to change who they are and accommodate to us because we don't want to deal with our insecurities. We don't want to look inwards. We don't want to do that self-improvement by ourselves. We want them to change. We want them to change for us, but change always starts within. We have to look internally while we often look externally for an internal problem. We look for solutions in other people and we look for solutions externally when it's an internal problem, and internal problems can only be solved internally, can only be solved by yourself. Yeah, they can help you out, but at the end of the day, it's you. At the end of the day, it's your problem and you have to deal with your problems by yourself. Yeah, another person should help you deal with them, but it comes to a certain point, right? It goes to a certain point that, hey, I need to deal with this by myself and I shouldn't expect another person to deal with it for me. I shouldn't expect another person to accommodate for me. So know that if you have a lot of insecurities within yourself, you have to deal with those on your own. You have to deal with those by yourself, and you have to take some time to really work on them. Take some time to acknowledge them and to solve them. I feel like a lot of us don't even know that we do have toxic behaviors and insecurities that we push onto other people. And I feel like a lot of the time is because when somebody tells us something, we don't believe them. We think that they're the ones tripping and we get upset at them. But we have to face reality. We have to look inwards and look at ourselves with an unbiased point of view. Yeah, when another person says something to you about yourself and it's a flaw, you don't want to accept it. We think that we're perfect, and when a person points something out to us that's bad and even an insecurity to ourselves, we get defensive. We get upset at those people for even pointing it out, and we get upset. We lash out, and we don't accept that, hey, maybe I am that way. Maybe I am insecure about certain things. Maybe I do have certain flaws that I'm pushing on to them, certain flaws that I didn't even know that I had. So know that if a person brings something up to you, you have to actually take it into consideration. You can't just get upset and be like, no, I don't do that. Why would you ever say that to me? But I feel like a lot of us will do that. We won't accept criticism. We won't accept things about ourselves. We think that we're perfect and the only people who should change are the people around us. I don't need to change. That's our mindset. Our mindset is, I'm perfect. I don't need to change for anybody. And if anybody says anything to me, it's a problem with themselves. But we have to understand that a lot of problems are internal. A lot of problems are problems that we have, not other people. So stop expecting other people to solve problems that are your own. Spend some time by yourself and really looking at, hey, what are some insecurities that I have? What are some toxic behaviors that I bring with me into friendships and relationships in my life? Stop pushing your insecurities onto another person and stop making them feel like they're the ones in the wrong. We often will try to gaslight people and say, yeah, no, you aren't accommodating to me. You aren't accommodating to my past, my insecurities. You know I am the way that I am and it's your fault. But certain things, it's unreasonable. Certain things you have to fix yourself. So stop avoiding fixing yourself. Stop avoiding looking inwards and trying to solve your own problems by yourself. A lot of us will avoid it because we don't want to accept reality. We don't want to accept reality that, hey, I'm not perfect. I do have my own problems. We don't want to go through the mud and come out a new person. It's a tough process to admit that we're wrong and we have insecurities. We're not the person who we think we are, and I get it. I understand that all of us have insecurities, but we have to work on them. We have to work on them and accept that we have them. One of the most important things is to accept it. To say, yeah, I am this way and I need to change it, because a lot of us won't accept it. We'll say, no, I don't have that behavior. I don't do that. And you look at people like they're crazy, and you tell people that they're tripping, and you make other people feel bad about themselves when they're just trying to help you, when they know that you have certain things that you need to work on, but you make them feel like they're the ones in the wrong. So look inwards, look into yourself and fix your internal problems. Stop looking outwardly for solutions for internal problems. You'll only find solutions for internal problems internally. Stop looking externally. Stop pushing your insecurities onto other people.